come on, man.
And with the local DBC news, LL Cool J with a triumphant comeback. For a solo. But tonight,
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants, putting suckers in fear.
This is IronChinBoxing, guys, coming at you with that boxing talk. I'm going to start off this video with some Mayweather Pacquiao discussion. Now, in an interview with Fight Hype, Freddie Roach stated that both fighters have an advantage in the athleticism and the speed department. But when it comes to the power department, Pacquiao edges Floyd in that. Now, this is according to Freddie Roach. Now, if you look on YouTube somewhere, you'll be able to find an interview of Oscar De La Hoya. He tells us that he would rate both fighters in punching power the same, and he goes on to tell us how the power is different. He tells us how the power of Pacquiao bothers you due to the amount of punches he throws. So you're constantly having shots thrown at you, but on the other hand, you have Mayweather who times you. He said Mayweather's punches sting. This must be when he makes you miss, he also makes you pay. So, and I just find this analysis on power better, as Oscar has actually, been in the ring with both guys. I don't even think power will be a great factor in this fight, but that's a whole other video. Anyway, back to the interview with Roach, or with Fight Hype. He seems really humble towards Floyd. He really gives Floyd credit, which I believe is due. He says that Floyd would be the biggest win of their career if him and Pacquiao managed to pull it off. I think now the fight is actually here. Freddie and even us, the fans, are actually still in a bit of shock. But Freddie knows the skill Floyd possesses and that he really needs to get down to work. To think no more talking now. It's train, right up till this fight happens. We've not actually heard any words from Pacquiao himself on the fight yet, so I guess we'll have to wait and see on that. I don't know, maybe we should probably hear something from him soon. I'm sure some press conferences will be coming up. On the other hand though, we have heard from Mayweather. He was on the phone to the Fight Hype team, and in my opinion, I don't know about you guys, he seems confident. He really does seem as if he believes he is in a league of his own. At first, he states, and I quote, "To me, it's just another day. It's just another fight." Now, you may not believe him, you may, but for me, I think he really is just treating Pacquiao like another opponent. I think he's aware of how this is the biggest fight of his career, of course, but at the same time, I just think he believes in himself so much that he really believes there's no other boxer like him. That he is pound for pound number one for a reason. Though this is just my opinion. But anyway, he goes on to tell us how he's taller, stronger, has a longer reach, and more accurate with his punches. Now, I think of course he's taller, he has a longer reach, he's more accurate, there's no debate about that. Though you could debate who is stronger. I'm not going to really go into that. He left out the factor I think he left out speed. To me, that sounds like he's acknowledging the Pacquiao is a faster puncher, or at least the amount of punches Pacquiao throws is just a lot more. However, he knows himself, of course, that he's better at timing, and timing beats speed, but like I said before, that's what Mayweather likes to say during his interviews. But like I did say before, or earlier in this video, the breakdown will be a whole other video, so I'm not going to get into that. But when I was saying Mayweather was so confident in himself, in this interview he talks about how he's just has more tricks up his sleeve, how he isn't a one-dimensional fighter. You may have heard the words that he adjusts, and that's what Floyd is pretty much saying here, I believe. He goes on to say that how he's blessed that in the game of boxing, well, how he is blessed in the game of boxing, he can just do a little bit of everything, and how he goes on to about how he has houses in Miami paid for, but that's not boxing topics, so I'm not going to comment or get into that. But though he does say that since Series left the Pacquiao camp, he's not been the same fighter. I don't know if you guys agree. I actually think Pacquiao boxes a little bit more smarter now. But Mayweather basically says you're not fighting a kickboxer this time. That he's the real deal, and Algieri he was a 140 pounder, and he's saying that this is a legitimate welterweight. You're up against the real deal. This is what I'm believing. Or this is what I believe he's trying to say here in this interview. That's pretty much all I have to say on the Mayweather Pacquiao fight just now, or the Mayweather Pacquiao situation. There, of course, will be more to come on the topic, so don't forget to come back to the channel for more boxing talk. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This has been IronChinBoxing. Until next time, guys, I'm out.